All right. Good morning to you. All right. This is Mojo, aka Maurice Johnson, and today I want to talk to you about the power of commitment. All right. This is going to be about 5 minutes or so of your time. So stay tuned, and then hope you enjoy this. Get right into it. And now, I did a post the other day, and the post was my engagement. It was a picture of me grabbing my fiance's hand to put the ring on her finger. Well, it's actually this way, right? So in that picture, of course, it's a representation of the ultimate sign of commitment. But in the caption, what I put was something along the lines of, before you can commit to anyone else, you have to commit to yourself, right? And in committing to yourself, you're committing to doing the right things that's going to help you elevate, that's going to raise you up, that's going to keep you positive, that's going to keep you strong, that's going to keep you focused. That's where the commitment lies into. Yeah, you can say you want to be with someone else, but if you're not committed to yourself, you're kind of going into things as a broken person, right? You can put everything on the outside of you all you want to, but at the end of it, it's all about what's going on within, right? That's all it's about. It's about what's going on within. And with your commitment to yourself, you're committing to actually building yourself up from the inside to outside. Now, I have a history of being in fitness for years and working out, going ham. I'm talking about crazy stuff like 600-pound deadlifts and all types of stuff like that. Running miles and miles, breaking myself down. But I wasn't committed to myself in full because I was only committed to the outside, to the shell. I wasn't committed to the internal part of me, like the deeper parts of me. And in order for me to get to that point to where I was able to put a ring on her finger, on my fiance's finger, I had to find my way to committing to myself, right? As do all of us. So I'm just using myself as an example, right? Everyone else has their own story. Some of you have actually committed to yourself, which is awesome. Keep on doing it. Never stop doing that. But what I'm talking about here, for those who don't understand what I'm talking about, it's your commitment to developing yourself, right? And so I can give you a couple of ideas at this point, because the power of commitment, again, it starts with your commitment to yourself. So, number one, what I do in the morning is I wake up. I usually do my best to beat my alarm clock. I beat it most days. So that way I go in for the win early. Wins, right? Number two, as I get up and beat my alarm clock, I sit up for a few seconds, right? And then I will grab my phone, but it's not to scroll through social media. I might check my bank account to make sure everything is straight, but shortly thereafter, I go right on YouTube and I put on something motivational, something inspirational, something that's going to help feed my mind and my spirit. Whether it's an evangelist, whether it's a motivational speaker, whether it's like a meditation going on, or even they have this certain things that actually helps in manifestation, where it's operating in where you're making sounds in theta waves, so it gets inside your mind properly, and it helps you to focus and to work towards manifestation. I'll get into that another time. So that's what I do. Secondly, and thirdly, I go through, get dressed, and every day I get dressed, I do something a little bit differently. Whether it's to put my lotion on my right knee first, and then my right knee first, my left elbow afterwards, or something like that to confuse my mind, my subconscious mind, in a way that, wait, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I made that changing thing a habit, so now it becomes a regular part of my reality. That's how you play tricks in your subconscious mind. So in doing those things, those few things right there, there's a few examples I got for you. I'll give you more another time. I was able to shift my entire life, just starting with those small things, and lead myself into a way of committing to these things, therefore leading to the ultimate commitment of wanting to be with a person, because every day I commit to myself of developing and elevating myself. So there it is. So if you have any questions, I also do behavior change coaching and I do mindset coaching as well. I have lots and lots of things that I do on a daily basis that will be useful for others, and that's why I do this. I don't do this just for me. While I do find great joy in what I do, I just wish to impart what I've learned on others, sharing my story and listening to other people's stories. So feel free to shoot me a message. We can start up a conversation. If you want to find me on social media, you can find me at Super Spartan Mojo on IG and Maurice S. Johnson on Facebook. Right? So, yeah, commitment. The power of commitment is not to anyone else, staying focused on everything else. You commit to yourself, you can commit to everything else. All right? Love yourself always. Always love yourself. An elevated soul is an excellent soul. All right? Peace out, y'all.